All right, Wyatt, this segment is called Biggest Pet Peeves. You're ready to go for this one. You're a guy with a lot of pet peeves.
I mean, I already got like 2 or 3 on my mind. So,
Yeah, go for it.
all right, my number one is I know you agree with this one. When people are in a public place, restaurant, store, whatever, I mean, even outside in a public place, on their speakerphone having a full conversation.
Absolutely
Bro,
hate it.
none of us want to hear your conversation. I
Like,
promise. None of us care. I promise. I'm not losing any sleep if I don't hear your
like
phone
you
call, all
realize how
right?
big your ego has to be to think, hey, I'm around a bunch of people. They all have to listen to my conversation.
Yeah.
Like you realize how arrogant that mindset has to be, how narcissistic that person has to be. It's
I
ridiculous, honestly.
I think part of it is they just don't even care. Like they're just
Yeah,
like,
no, they
like
have absolutely no care for anybody else around them. It's ridiculous, honestly.
yeah, that really annoys me.
No, I couldn't agree more. I got one. For a lot of people, it's people driving too slow in the fast lane. For me, it's when people are driving too fast in the far right lane. All right? Because sometimes you're not in a rush, right?
You're just driving.
Some days you're just trying to drive home, you're just trying to cruise in the middle to the right lane going a cool 65. Next thing you know, some douchebag in his BMW is on your ass in the far right lane. And I'm already going 65, 70 in the right lane, which is already fast for the right lane,
Yeah.
especially in California. It's
Yeah.
not Texas where the speed limit's 80.
Yeah.
And then they're just aggressively switching lanes around you. And it just pisses me off, honestly.
I totally agree. Um, I'm gonna go with an interesting one here. People that just reek. Like if you come up and like whether like I mean I've seen people that just reek of like weed, which is like
Hmm.
if you smoke weed like that, no worries, dude. But like if you got a whole bubble of like it just reeks. Like I'm like I'm getting like secondhand high here from this dude because it smells so much like weed.
It's just
Or
any strong smell in general, right?
unless it smells good.
Well, because
But
I was
if
going to say, like, I could say the same thing when, like, some dude walks around smelling way too much like cheap cologne.
that is a good one.
Like they walk in the room and next thing you know, like you feel like you're at a Macy's. Like I hate that shit.
you gotta you gotta find the in between. Like
You gotta find yeah.
you gotta have a good fragrance smell to you, but not too strong or too cheap.
Yeah, like you should smell good when a person gets close to you.
Like at least throw in some deodorant. You know what I mean? Like some people
Yeah,
come
I
in
mean, honestly, just a cool swipe of the deodorant sometimes is all you need. Like,
that
there's
goes a
just
long
no
way.
need for yeah, deodorant goes a long way, especially nowadays.
And some people are just
And
and I mean,
it goes without saying, people that just smell like shit. There's just no reason to just smell bad, you know?
yeah, some people just smell like BO and they
Yeah.
haven't showered or they have
Like,
like
we
the
live in a
the
first world
greasy
country,
hair.
it's 2026.
Yeah.
At this point, even if you live in a shitty apartment, you probably got a community washing machine, so wash your clothes, rinse
Yeah.
off in the shower. Like,
I think
just
unless you're homeless at this point, like you
yeah. Like,
should
at least
be
use water.
yeah, wash off, rinse off,
Yeah, I mean, a
grab a
bar
stick of
of Dove
deodorant.
soap is like $1, okay?
Yeah,
It's
and get it
fucking a little
what?
bit. Basic hygiene.
A
I'm gonna go with
$5.
another one here.
Okay.
Yeah. So, people that have roommates will probably understand this. When I go to get water from the Brit in the fridge and it's empty,
Mm.
absolutely hate it, especially because I'm the one that purchased the Brita for our refrigerator. And when I go to use it, I go to use my Brita and there's no water in my Brita. That shit gets to me, dude. It really gets under my skin, dude. It tickles my pickle. I don't, I don't think that was the right way
No,
to
I
use
mean
that saying, but
it doesn't tickle your pickle is probably what you should say.
it yeah, it doesn't tickle my pickle.
It hurts your pickle.
It hurts it.
But I
Hurts
mean,
the
no, I
tip.
mean, I totally get that. um, no diddy. But if you're paying for it, especially, it absolutely, I could totally see that bothering you. Or like if I
Mhm.
buy something or like it could be anything in that realm. Like, shoot, I go buy a pack of beer and I'm living with people and they finish it without like asking or
Mhm.
offering to get more. Like that makes me mad. Like,
Exactly.
I totally, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Thank you.
All right. This is a pretty good one for people. I know a lot of people will agree with this. Chewing with your mouth open. I cannot stand it. That is probably the thing that gets me angry the fastest.
Mhm.
Like if I'm having dinner with you or lunch with you or eating with you and you're just mowing away and I can hear it. I mean, I get if it's like your mouth is closed and it's crunchy or something, you can still hear it. Like that's fine. Like I mean, you can't control that. But if your mouth's open and you're just, I can see that stuff in there, like, I mean, it's you
It's
gotta
one of those
stop.
things when you're eating with that person, you can't not look at it too. Like,
Yeah,
when I'm eating with someone who's chewing loud with their mouth open, I sit there the entire time and I'm like, I just cannot. It's like a train wreck, right? You just
mhm,
can't take your eyes off it. You don't wanna watch it, but just something about it, and it just ruins your entire meal.
yeah, yep, I hate it.
Like,
That is
something that is like, my meals are one of the best parts of my day. Like, I love sitting down for however long it is, 20 minutes, just doom scrolling and eating my food. It's just it's a very relaxing part of my day, and when it ruins it when people are chewing with their mouth open. You're
yep,
ruining the best part of my day.
I can't stand it.
Nope.
Does not tickle my pickle.
I got one that also does not tickle my pickle. This is gonna go out to a small variety of people, but, when I leave the house for the day and I realize there's only 1 Zyn in my can, absolutely ruins my day.
That is a good one. That'll ruin your day right away, and it's right at
Yeah,
the beginning of
because,
your
I mean,
day.
I wanna be able to go through them when I want to, like, I want them you don't know what moment throughout the day is going to lead you to need a Zen, right?
Yeah.
And when you only have 1, right, then you have to go through, "Okay, when am I gonna take it?" You have to plan out when
What are
you're
you
gonna
gonna go
put
buy
it
more?
in at one moment. You have to start prioritizing, like, "Okay, well, I'm doing this and this. I would rather have it for this." So then you're, like, going through a whole bunch of stuff without a Zen that normally you would go through with a Zen, and it makes the day hard to get through.
And then you
So,
gotta start worrying about when you're buying your next pack.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm,
Um, this probably goes out to a smaller group of people, like you said.
mhm,
People that can't control themselves when they're drinking. If you go out to the bar and I wanna go out and have a few drinks and just chill, I mean, have some fun, do some funny stuff, right? Like, nothing too
mhm.
crazy. If you're over here jawing off, like, trying to, like, show people up, like, I mean, I just hate that, like, or, like,
Yeah,
you're
it's like, I wanna be able to go out drinking with a group of people that aren't going to lead to the cops getting called on us, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
or,
I
like
don't need to worry about my safety because I don't know how someone else is gonna be able to handle their alcohol. I totally agree with you, I think a lot of people would agree with you there.
'cause that would just make me upset, right? Like, if
Mhm,
like, I've seen you're at, like, a bar or something, like, people keep bumping into you because they have no sense of awareness around them, and
mhm.
I'm like, that
Yeah,
makes
like,
me wanna
grow
hit
up,
you.
dude.
That makes me wanna hit you. Like,
Yeah, I mean
that's
I think not being able to handle your alcohol is just a very childish thing, like, grow up.
yeah, which, it's a big problem because a lot of people can't handle that, so
It's another pet peeve I have is just slamming the fucking door
it's when
to
your
your
roommates
room.
can't get their
Holy
shit
shit.
together, Jake.
Oh, it was my other roommate.
Okay, other roommate.
Yeah. I got one. When people drive through residential housing parking lots, because I deal with this every day because I live in an apartment building on campus, with their windows down, listening to music way too loud, really late at night.
That's
And
good.
this could go for neighborhoods or whatever, but I feel like it's especially worse in apartment buildings because you've got however many, you got 30 windows you're driving by, and you're just blaring some Gunna or some Lil Baby, or I don't know. I
Trash.
mostly listen to country, so
It's mostly trash.
and it's like 11:30 at night, and you're trying to go to bed because I'm a productive person who, needs to get up early, and you got some degenerate outside just blasting their music out
Yeah.
of their car. It's ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah, or even like if you're at a stoplight or a red light and you could hear them blasting, like stuff's shaking. I'm like,
You
first of
hear
all,
that
first
the
of all,
car vibration, right? Yeah, I
yeah,
know what you
first of
mean.
all, nobody's impressed. You're destroying your speakers.
Destroying your
Like
ears.
you look like an idiot.
Yeah. Your car is beat to shit, probably. I've never seen anybody in a nice car
Yeah. Oh
blasting
no.
their
Yeah.
music to the level like, I mean, I listen to music loud in my car, you know?
Yeah, but
But
not
to a
like
certain degree, like, I can still hear if somebody honks at me, you know?
or like yeah, but not loud enough to where like everybody around you can hear it. Like
Yeah, like,
if
I'm not causing an earthquake from my music vibrations from my vehicle.
yeah, if you know, enjoy your music, but if I don't need to hear your stuff. Like
Yeah,
I
no,
if
totally agree.
like there's nothing wrong with playing it loud, but not like
Mhm,
loud to where like if I'm outside of the truck, like I don't really need to hear that. You know what I mean? Like I mean if I can hear it a little bit, like that's different, but if I'm in a car next to you, I should not hear it.
mhm.
Absolutely not. I hate that. That's a good one. Um man. Oh, this one I think a lot of people would agree with. People that talk in the movie theater when a movie's on.
Oh, yeah.
What makes you think that's okay?
I mean, I'm gonna one up you. I when one of my biggest pet peeves is when people talk through a movie, period. I don't care where we're at, if we're in
Yeah.
our living room or in a movie theater, especially because I'll be honest, I have a roommate that does this all the time. Sometimes I'll just be sitting there at 8 o'clock enjoying a movie by myself. They'll come in halfway through the movie, they'll sit down to watch it with me, and they'll just start asking a million questions about what's going on in the movie. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, don't sit down halfway through my movie and just start talking and asking me a million questions. It absolutely pisses me off. That gets under my skin.
I totally agree. I think the only time that's okay is if, you know, you're living with somebody or you're yeah, you're living with somebody and they're like maybe it's like a quick question about something in general, like maybe not even about the movie, but just a quick question. I would understand that if it's a quick conversation, but if it's anything longer than that, like just be quiet. The movie's on, or
Mhm.
even for me when football's on,
That too. Do not talk through the football game.
like oh, how are the Broncos doing? Well, you can see the score
Well,
right
the
there. So
score's on the TV, dude. So,
if you just look at the TV, that answers the question for you. Like that makes me so upset. I'm like locked in, right? Like it's fourth quarter comeback time, and here comes somebody walking. Oh, how's Denver doing? Uh,
oh, it's a really close game.
oh, it's an interesting game today, huh? Like, come on, man. Just I'm locked in, bro.
It's always like some older guy in your family too. Like it's always at like a family gathering. It's always one of the oldest dudes there. And all the players these days, man, they're all just thugs, aren't they?
That's Christmas at
Yeah,
you
that's
know, all the uncles and stuff, dude.
how do you
Like,
put it? Jackson Smith Nigba?
I don't I don't like that Caleb guy. He
Does his
paints his
name say what
nails.
I think it says?
See, does that guy paint his nails?
Wh-
Hey,
Why did
this dude's throwing 45-yard touchdowns. You really think that about his nails? I
why
don't
is
care
he
about
wearing
that.
5 chains? I just don't understand it. Just don't understand what they're doing. You know,
Yeah,
just
I mean,
trying to
I
show
think that is
off.
that could be kind of dumb. Like if you're wearing more than two, bro, like come on, bro. Like ain't nobody impressed. Go catch the football and
I
pipe
also hate
down.
it too when you're watching the football game and someone sits there to watch it with you who don't watch football, know absolutely nothing about football, and they just start jabbering about random bullshit while you're trying to watch the football game. Like they're trying to have non-football related conversations. Like, okay, if you are going to talk during the football game, let's at least talk about the game, you know?
Yeah,
But don't sit down and start talking about some bullshit that happened at work or some bullshit you saw on TikTok earlier.
yeah. I'm trying to not
Like,
think about
just,
that.
yeah.
I'm not trying to think about real life right now. I'm trying to think
Yeah,
about
no, I'm trying to distract myself with a bunch of dudes trying to kill each other on the football field.
yeah. Like if we want to talk about the game or if they, like you're watching a game and like they pull up highlights real quick, like, oh, like here's the
Mhm.
Detroit game, like then okay, like oh, like Goff's looking good, like okay, like cool, like you know what I mean, but like
Yeah.
or the
Maybe
people that
comment on a play that just happened.
like oh what a catch, like yeah, like
Like, if you're gonna
okay,
talk, at least, like, be, like, knowledgeable, like, "Oh, shit," like, maybe notice, like, the defensive scheme and, like, notice how the coverage is moving, like, at least, let's have an intelligent football conversation, you know?
that's what oh dude, yeah, that's I'll sit there, I'll be like I'll be by myself just talking, dude, like locked
Yeah.
in, like oh blitz play right here, blitz play,
Mhm.
they're it's 50-50 if it's actually right, it's I mean, it is
Like,
hard
"Oh,
to read,
shit," like,
right?
"Did
But
you
I mean,
see, Travis Kelce in motion, perfectly blocked the linebacker, so, Kareem hit a bitch hunt, could get in there 3 yards for the first down." Like, "Wow, that was a perfectly executed play."
like, "Oh, who's Carolina's quarterback these days?" Like, "Oh, dude, you gotta be joking."
And the same guy for the last 4 years, bud. 5 years,
Like,
I
"You're
don't
not
even
gonna
know.
believe me. It's the same guy the last time you asked." But it makes it funny, I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, I'll shoot Owen a look and be like, "Did he really just ask that?" Like, that's but, I mean, it's kinda what our family does, so
I got another one.
mhm,
People who that are glued to their phone when you're socializing,
that is a good one.
and that could be anything, right? You'd be in a group, out for a meal, right? You could be hanging out, on a Friday night, drinking some beers with the boys, right? Whatever it may be,
Yeah,
and there's always that one dude who will just not get off his phone.
and I think there's a big difference between checking it real quick or, like, if you're on it real quick, that's different, but, like, when this dude's just scrolling on Instagram
Yeah, they're
or
scrolling or they're in some kind of super intense text conversation. Like,
yeah,
you're with your
yeah,
friends right now, you're with your family right now, whoever it may be. Like, let's engage. Let's,
yeah,
we don't get
like,
a lot of time together. Like, let's enjoy it.
I mean, even if you do, you gotta, like, focus on the people that are in front of you, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
even if
'Cause
you
people
sit
have
down with
completely
dinner
lost the desire for social interaction nowadays.
yeah, like, even if you have dinner with these people every night, like, the phone can wait until after dinner,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? So but, I mean, that's again, that's just it's also 2026, and kids nowadays are just kinda jackasses, so
What else do
that
I
is a good
got?
one. Um,
I know I have more.
I probably shouldn't say this because sometimes I feel bad for getting mad at this. When you, like sometimes you just whether you're at the store or whatever, like, you get in a small talk with, like, a random person or whatever, like, nothing crazy, but it's when somebody overshares, and you're, like, trying to end the conversation, I'm like and I've been told I make it obvious. Like, I'm like they're, like, talking to me, I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, well, have a great day." They'll be like, "Yeah," and they'll tell me something else. I'm like, "Alright, like, see
Yeah,
ya."
you just start hitting them with the mm-hmm. Damn. That's crazy, dude.
Or, like, just a lot like
Yeah. I do
or,
that
like
all the time, especially with older people.
yeah, they'll
When
make
it
the
gets to that point
jokes.
you're ready to leave. I just hit him with a little, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah, that's
fact that we've
crazy.
both done that. Yeah, no, that's definitely a big one for me because that and I probably shouldn't be upset at that because it's like, people are just trying to be nice,
Mm.
but I mean, it's just like, alright, like,
I have another pet peeve.
yeah,
When people are watching YouTube or TikTok or Instagram
mhm,
on their phone and they play it at full blast when there's, like, other people in the room.
yep.
Like,
Especially when you're watching TV.
yeah, and you know who always does it? My dad.
I was gonna say that. I could so see that.
We'll be watching a show, we'll be watching a game, Next thing you know, full volume, and
Fox
it's funny too.
News.
Yeah. And it's funny too because like, especially if it's a funny reel, my dad will like start like laughing like out loud. Like he'll start dying from a reel.
I know, I've seen him
Oh,
do that.
oh, you got to see this. I'll look at it, and it's like some reel that was popular like a year ago. And you're like, I'm like, and you want to be nice. You're like, oh, dad, that's so funny. And you're sitting there, I'm like, I have seen that reel 800 times.
Yeah, yeah. But you gotta, like, laugh at it
Yeah, I don't
and
want to make my dad feel bad. Like he thought it was funny. It was the first time he saw it. He wants to show you.
yeah, because when the first time you saw it a year ago, you laughed. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
he
Yeah.
just happened to see it a year later.
Yeah,
But I love your dad for that reason too, because he's like sometimes he's so behind on things, but it's
I
just like
know.
but it's
It's
just
just
so
honestly, I love those moments though because like it's nice to know he's still human sometimes. He's just he's so stressed out all the time. Just politics and work, like he is just constantly
yeah,
just angry and stressed. And it's really good to hear that man laugh sometimes. And if it's a
yep,
year-old reel or a year-old TikTok that does it, then so be
yeah.
it.
Whatever does it at the end of the day, it's good, you know?
It's just so good to hear that man laugh.
It it is. I love making him laugh because it makes me like if you next time I do that, you'll have to catch that because I'll see him do his little laugh and it makes me laugh because I'm like
Next time we
anything to
catch him
make
on his
that guy
phone
laugh.
at the family function, dude, we'll have to.
Like,
When
oh,
he's outside smoking his stogie at Roger and Lynn's house.
like any good reels lately?